Mrs. Aruna Inam, Mrs. Aruna Inamdar, an employee of the firm, provided the following information for financial year 25-26. Compute the taxable income from salary for the assessment year 26-27. What is given? The basic pay per month is 16,500. DA is 40% of basic pay as per the terms of employment. Commission at the rate of 5% on sales, 30,000. Employer's contribution to RPF is rupees 47,200. Education allowance for her own education is rupees 5,000 per month. Actual expenses are 2,500 per month. Medical allowance is rupees 400 per month. So in a year 4,800. रशी अभ्यास ने भेट नाही तर जाओ. Do the needful. फटाक फटाक. Medical allowance rupees 400 per month given. So yearly whatever amount will come, that is written here. Employer's contribution to national pension scheme is rupees 33,100. Mrs. Aruna contributed an equal amount to NPS. She has been provided with a car 1,800 cubic capacity for personal use along with a chauffeur. Chauffeur is driver. The cost of the car is rupees 5 lakh. The salary of driver rupees 3,000 per month paid by employer. Maintenance expenses are paid by her. So here terms and conditions which we have to check is who is the owner of vehicle, who is bearing running and maintenance cost. So owner is company, expenditure borne by the employee. So in that case, situation is applicable 900 and 600 wala. The maintenance expenses are paid by her rupees 2,000 per month recovered from her. तू थारा आंघोळ कर પછી અભ્યાસ ને બેઠ અમારા ઘરે બેઠા અભ્યાસ. The firm provided or the employer provided a house at Mumbai. Employer has provided house. Okay. And where? In Mumbai. House is owned by the employer. Employer incurs an expenditure of rupees 40,000 for maintenance of garden. The firm has provided gardener, a security man, sweeper, whose salary is amounting to rupees 1,500 per month. लगाई लो दरवाजा. Rupees 1,400 rupees 1,400 per month and rupees 1,300 per month respectively. The cost of furniture provided to her is rupees 1,30,000. So when cost is mentioned, that time that furnished house accommodation calculation should consider 10% of furniture's cost while doing the valuation of furnished house accommodation. फर्नीचर का जितना भी कॉस्ट है उसका 10% लेना है, एडिशन करना है. So that will be added with 13,000 in that case. The employer deducts 1,200 per month from her salary as a rent of house provided to her and rupees 2,700 per annum for professional tax. Mrs. Inamdar paid life insurance premium of rupees 7,500 on insurance of her son. She has not exercised the option under new taxation regime. So This is, if you want to take a screenshot of this problem, you can take right now, because we are going to see one by one in solution. Have you taken? Once it is done, tell me you have taken. We'll change the screen. Take this screenshot. Once this screenshot taken, tell me, so that I will change the screen and I will check the solution. Why I'm writing solution in this? Just because you people can easily see the solution. देखो, ये प्रॉब्लम आपके पास है, पूरा प्रॉब्लम आपके पास होना चाहिए। पूरा प्रॉब्लम हमने पढ़ लिया। जैसे ही बेसिक सैलरी बोला है, वो बेसिक सैलरी स्क्रीन में पूरा तो बेसिक सैलरी ₹16,000 per month. So if we consider this basic salary 16,500 per month, it comes to 1,98,000 in outer amount column. 1,98,000 in outer amount column. Solution supposed to be written in 3 columns. Solution supposed to be written in 3 columns. Particulars, a larger column in size. Then inner amount column and outer amount column. Comparatively, your outer amount column is bigger. Write down 1,98,000 in outer amount column. DA 40% of basic pay. 1,98,000 into 40%. 79,200. When DA is mentioned in terms of percentage of basic salary, means it is entitled for retirement benefit. It will be taken into account for the purpose of a calculation further when we are defining salary. Then what is given in a problem? Commission 30,000. Commission at 5% on sale. On fourth line it is mentioned 30,000. Employees contribution to RPF. In problem it is mentioned. So employers contribution to RPF, we have to write how much it is given. 47,200. 47,200. Now we have to calculate how much is the exempted. 12% exempted. 12% of salary is exempted. What is the definition of salary? दादी नाही घालीला मी घालवला ना आवडते आपल्या 12% exempted. Salary is defined here. Basic plus DA of retirement benefit plus commission, which is expressed in terms of percentage of sales. So here 3 amounts we have to take into consideration. 1,98,000, 79,200 plus 30,000. What is the total? You can check here again. One lakh 98 plus 79 plus 30. 3,07,200. 12% of that is 36,864. 47,200 minus 36,864. Outer column 10,336. 10,336. Done. Education allowance. This education allowance is nothing but given 5,000 per month for 12 times in a year. 60,000 fully taxable. Why for that? Because education allowance for children's education is exempted 100 rupees per month per child for maximum of 2 children. She is getting education allowance for her own education, which is not permissible for a deduction. Medical allowance, she is getting that medical allowance 400 per month for how many months? 12 months, 4,800. No deduction, fully taxable. House provided at concessional rent, or we can write in different way, valuation of concessional rent furnished house accommodation. Concessional rent furnished house accommodation provided. So again for that is working note required. First of all, we have to find out where the location is, where she is staying. If she is staying in metro cities as per the population and rules prescribed in the income tax, now it will be revised from this year onwards again. But आत्ता जे calculation ला आहे, as she is staying in, where she is staying, tell me. त्यांचं घर कुठे दिलेलं आहे म्हटले त्यांनी? मुंबई. The population is more than 40 lakhs. In that case, 10% of salary. House is owned by the employer. Valuation of house is 20% from with effect of 1923. Salary is supposed to be defined. Salary में यहाँ inclusive definition है. Inclusive definition means what? DA of retirement benefit plus with we can say काय सांगायचंय मला, बेसिक प्लस कमिशन, कमिशन पर्सेंटेज मध्ये द्या किंवा नका देऊ. नंतर मग टॅक्सेबल अलाउन्स, रेस्ट अदर टॅक्सेबल अलाउन्स, एनी मॉनिटरी इमोल्युमेंट्स रिसिव्ड by the employee from employer is termed as a salary for the purpose of a calculation of valuation of house. So in that way it is nothing but 3,72,000. 10% of is 37,200. 37,000 200. So by considering that, it is unfurnished house accommodations value we are getting. If we want to consider that, if we want to consider that for furniture, then 10% cost of furniture supposed to be taken into consideration. That is 1,30,000 ka 10%, 13,000. So valuation of house accommodation will be altogether 37,200 plus 13,000 to then it is nothing but 50,200. But this is just valuation. As she has been provided with concessional rent, means some part of that rent is recovered from her. So how much it is recovered? It is recovered in a sense that it is deducted from her salary 1,200 per month. So from 50,200, if we deduct 14,400, we'll be getting 35,800 as the valuation of house accommodation. You want to take screenshot of it, you can take it. झालं की मला सांगा. आणि नाही स्क्रीनशॉट, कारण स्क्रीनशॉट खूप घ्यायला एक तर memory will be captured and you will, another issue is you will not be knowing why and you have taken that screenshot, which was the problem. So it's better when you take the screenshot of a problem, you write down immediately in notebook, leave one page for that, write down solution, and solution along with working note write down in your notebook. If I'm going with a speed, tell me, madam, wait for a while, we have to complete and we will write it down, and once we write it down, we'll inform you. That is better option, I believe. Because later on I will do, ये later on होता नहीं है, उसी मोमेंट पे हो जाता है तो हो जाता है. करना है ऐसे. Are you doing that? Are you solving right now? Are you solving? आप सॉल्व कर रहे हो, नहीं कर रहे हो, क्या कर रहे हो, मुझे बोलो. If you speak, I can take my strategy of discussion. Think of it. Just listening, or whether you are listening or not, that is again a question to me. Write down in chat box. मुझे लगता है कि आप लोग लिखते हो. लगना और होने में बहुत डिफरेंस होता है. Any which ways, whenever you will be coming to college, you will show your notebook to me. At least I can catch hold my students, because they have to show their OJT work time to time in the classroom. You have to meet at least once in a fortnight or once in a month to your guide. Already 1 month is passed. Very few students turn up. Rest of the students are enjoying holidays. These are not your holidays. This is just a break in your curriculum, regular teaching, so that you will be connect yourself with the industry. So ultimately, furniture is taken into consideration at the time of doing valuation of house accommodation. So that concessional house accommodation, after considering that working note, you will be writing here note number 3, and as it is that whole value which is after deduction of rent recovered from Aruna, 35,800. What is given in a problem after that? Employer's contribution to NPS 33,100. Mrs. Aruna Inamdar contributed equal amount. Okay. So employer's contribution to NPS. Unfortunately, it should be written here after house accommodation, but it is written any which ways in a sequence earlier. Doesn't affect your answer. So even if it is written on third position, you can consider. Employer's contribution 33,100 towards NPS. Then in the house accommodation, it is mentioned that she has been provided maid with certain salaries. So whatever perquisite in terms of maid or domestic servant she is getting, or everything is taken into consideration. Security man 1,400 into 12, sweeper 1,300 into 12. So 2,700 into 12, fully taxable in outer column 32,400. Now for motor car, note number 4 is just for the purpose of a garden. As house is owned by the owned by employer, expenditure on maintenance of garden and including the salary of gardener incurred by employer is not taxable separately to the employee. किसका घर है? एम्प्लॉयर का है, तो गार्डन के लिए कुछ भी करे वो एम्प्लॉय का कंसर्न नहीं है. Motor car is owned by the employer company and used for private purposes of employee. Is it mentioned like that? She has been provided with a car for personal use. For personal use, it is mentioned. I thought it is personal and official. If it is for personal use, कार किसकी है? कंपनी की. खर्चा किसका है? अपना. So valuation is 10% actual cost of motor car. Why we do so? Because depreciation is also at that rate we can consider. At least that much has to be taken into consideration as a part of salary to that particular person to whom it is given. Now here in Aruna has received motor car for personal reason purposes. Then 10% per annum is the actual cost of motor car supposed to be taken into consideration. If not that, then higher charges if car is taken on higher basis. Plus salary paid to driver and chauffeur is the part of calculation. Minus the amount recovered. अभी यहाँ 5 lakhs की कार है. कितने की कार है? कितने की कार है? Cost of car is 5 lakhs. So 10% of it is 50,000. A salary to driver is 3,000 per month. Then salary of driver is 3,000. 3,000 into 12, 36,000. So 86,000 is the calculation of these two factors if we add. But at the same time, 2,000 per month is recovered from her from her salary. It is mentioned. So minus 24,000 supposed to be taken into consideration when we do the valuation of motor car as the perquisite. 50,000 plus 36,000 minus 24,000 is nothing but this value, 62,000. This is the valuation of motor car. This is the valuation of motor car. So motor car, you after referring the definition, 62,000 will be tax outer column amount. So gross salary comes to, by considering outer column amount, 1,98,000, 79,200, 33,100, 30,000, 10,336, 60,000, 4,800, 35,800, 32,400, and 62,000 of motor car. We are getting gross salary of Mrs. Aruna is 5,45,636. In this, she can claim for standard deduction of 50,000, professional tax of 2,700 which is deducted. So from her this amount, how much can be deducted? So 5,45,636. If we deduct 52,700, we are getting 4,92,936. 4,92,936. This is her total income from salary, or net income from salary, or only income from salary. Whatever you want to call, you can call, but this is the income from salary, which we can consider if we follow old regime in the form of deductions, what are applicable things, what are not. Any problem? Now just go through this problem. Problem number 6. Who will read? Who will read? ऐसा स्टाफ है थाना स्कूल में कैसा करे उसच माना करे. Yes, Aishwarya, read the problem. Unmute yourself and read the problem. All are so intelligent. They did not want to go through the problem also. They don't want solution, right? Mr. Guru, a managing director of Alpha India Limited, Delhi, received the following salary and perquisite from his employer during the previous year 25-26. Basic pay rupees 6,60,000 per annum. Profit bonus 18,000. DA 2,000 per month enters into retirement benefit. Commission on sales at 4% of turnover rupees 18,50,000. Advance salary of rupees एडवांस सैलरी 23 की कैसे होगी? गुरु है ना? ठीक है, एज इट इज पढ़ते हैं, अभी देखते हैं क्या होगा. एडवांस सैलरी ऑफ अप्रैल 23 55,000. Employers contribution towards recognized provident fund 90,000. Rent free furnished 1,000. 1,000 rupees. 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 1,000 rupees house in Delhi. Rent of unfurnished house paid by employer is 1,08,000. Rent of furniture is 18,000. Owner is someone else. Total rent is paid by employer. He has been provided free services of gardener salary 14,000 per annum. Free services of cook salary 13,600 per annum. Free services of watchman salary 19,000 per annum. Mr. Guru's two children are studying in a school run by the employer. The cost of education in similar institution per student is 5,200 per month. Mr. Guru pays rupees 1,000 per month per child to the institute. Electricity bill paid by the employer 3,000 per annum. He has been provided with 1,800 cubic capacity car for both purposes, personal and official and private purposes mentioned in the problem. The assessee paid running and maintenance expenses for personal use of car. The assessee is provided with free lunch during the working days in all 250 lunches at the rate of 70 each. He received rupees 17,000 by way of reimbursement of hospital bill by the employer. He paid a life insurance premium of rupees 15,000 per annum and professional tax rupees 2,500 per annum. And professional tax rupees 2,500 per annum. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can take basic salary 6,000, 6,60,000. Likewise, it is given. So can we have a solution? One by one, we will see how to write it along with the working note. As it is mentioned that Guru is receiving 6,60,000 per annum as a basic and profit of bonus 18,000. Bonus. So in solution, you write down the heading computation of income from salary of Mr. Guru for the assessment year 26-27. 26-27. Basic salary, outer column, 3-column table, inner amount column, outer amount column, inner amount column, outer amount column. In outer amount column, you will write straight away 6,60,000. 6,60,000. Next is bonus. Bonus is given outer amount column 18,000. DA. DA. What is mentioned in a problem for DA? What is mentioned in the problem for DA? DA rupees 2,000 per month. DA rupees 2,000 per month. So 24,000 in all that DA will be. Commission on a sale at 4%. Sale at 4%. Sale amount is given. How much is the sale amount given? That sales is given. Turnover is given. 18 lakhs 50,000. 18 lakhs 50,000. Then commission will be 4% of 18 lakhs 50,000. 74,000. 74,000. इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग एडवांस सैलरी वो कुछ तो आउटस्टैंडिंग सैलरी होगा, कहीं तुम गलती है I'm editing that part of problem itself. And even if it is advanced, then it might not be the advance of 23, 24. It might be the advance of 27, 26. So problem is corrected as it is. Instead of writing arrears or something, advance salary instead of 23, it is of April 26, received in March 26. And if it is received, how much it is received? It is received 55,000. Now contribution to RPF. Contribution to RPF. Employer's contribution to RPF is nothing but how much it is mentioned in a problem. Employer's contribution to RPF is 90,000 directly. Some amount is given. You can write down in inner column 90,000 as it is. Less exempted 12% of salary. Less exempted 12% of salary. Here we have to define salary. Here we have to define salary. Salary is nothing but basic plus DA of retirement benefit plus commission as it is given in fixed percentage. 6,60,000 plus 24,000 plus 74,000. It is 7,58,000. It is 7,58,000. आमची मुलं अशीच आहेत. न्यूट्रल, नो रिस्पॉन्स. आप डोकं आपटा. So employer's contribution 90,000 is written. Exempted is calculated like this, which is given in working note. Working note is saying it will be calculated 7,58,000 ka 12%. 7,58,000 into 12% comes to 90,960. So paid is less, but exempted is more. So outer column is nil. Fully exempted. Now next is in the problem what is given? Value of rent-free house accommodation. Again for house accommodation, you have to think of where he is staying, how he is staying, whether it is furnished or unfurnished, who is paying rent, how much it is paid, whether how much is recovered. Many things are part of consideration. Now here the accommodation is not owned by the employer. Therefore, the value of accommodation is list of following amount. Rent paid by the employer 1,08,000. 10% of salary 77,600. Value of furniture 18,000. Rent paid by the employer. So 77,600 plus 18,000, 95,600. So here instead of how much is the rent paid, we have to consider value of furniture whichever is least 95,600. Watchman taxable, gardener taxable, cook services taxable full amount, electricity bill taxable, reimbursement of हॉस्पिटल बिल 17,000 का बिल हुआ 15,000 एग्जामेशन में डालो 2,000 outer column 2,000 is the amount for available for deduction in outer column. 2000 is the amount available for deduction in outer column. Next is what? Motor, what we can say, education facility in the employer's institute. Education facility in employer's institute. If it is so, then exempted is 1000 per month per child for maximum number of 2 children. But here is the cost differently. 22,800 per child for per month. So it is 67,200 minus 24,000. But at the same time, this is the exemption as per law. But Guru is also paying certain amount from his pocket. So 24,000 again he is paying. So a total 48,000 for deduction. One is exemption, another one is amount recovered. So taxable against education facility provided by employers institute to the kids of employee. In that case, it will be 19,200. मोटर कार के लिए वर्किंग नोट इम्पोर्टेंट है. अभी यहाँ भी मोटर कार में जो हुआ है वो याद रखना है. Motor car is provided by company which purposes for official and personal purposes. What is the capacity? Capacity is 1800. Who is the bearing running and maintenance expenses? It is borne by employee. Then 900 per month. Then 900 per month is the only calculation applicable. लेसर कैपेसिटी के लिए ये कैलकुलेशन आता है 600 पर मंथ, whereas the vehicle is of huge capacity, that is the reason it is 900 per month. 900 into 12, it comes to 10,800. 10,800. 10,800. कहाँ है रे भाई वो? आया है अमाउंट 10,800. Which is that amount? It is motor car. 900 into 12. Next is given free lunch. How many times? 250 times. Free lunch 250 times. कैसे कैलकुलेशन होगा इसका बोलो? फ्री लंच का राशि आप you will tell me how it will be calculated. How free lunch will be calculated. You have to tell me how free lunch will be calculated. लंच का कैसे कैलकुलेशन होता है? What is given for a lunch in the problem itself? See, the assessee in provided with free lunch during the working days in all 250 lunches at the rate of 70 each. तो एम्प्लॉयर का कॉस्ट कितना हुआ? 70 रुपीज ईच. बट आप कभी एम्प्लॉयर के साइड से खाते हो? वंस इन ब्लू मून खाया तो कोई उसके कैलकुलेशन का पार्ट नहीं बनता है. Occasionally. But if you are frequently eating in the company's premises and for that cost is borne by the employer, then 50 rupees is up to 50 rupees. Whatever snacks you are getting in a company is tax free. But beyond that limit, if you are getting from the company, then it is taxable. So 70 minus 50 is rupees 20. That 20 into 250 is the taxable amount for lunch. लक्षात येईल. उसकी वर्किंग नोट नहीं है बट यहाँ प्रॉब्लम में ही लिखा है फ्री लंच 250 into 20 rupees. Why 20? Because 70 rupees is actual charge, exempted up to 50 rupees. That excess 20 rupees is taken into consideration. So 250 into 20, you will have to take into consideration in outer amount column 5,000. So in all, he is getting 10 lakhs 13,200. Gross salary is 10 lakh 13,200. As he is not entitled new regime, so standard deduction is fixed 50,000 under section 16. Professional tax is again 2,500 which is deducted. So net income from salary is 9,60,700. 9,60,700. Any problem? Any problem in this? समझा? आर्ग्युमेंट करू नको. So today's everything. I am not in position to send in the another group, that is MBA 1 or your MBA 2, whatever you call. Just being I am not an admin in that group, but in our field project group, I have forwarded today's details, problem along with the solution. Guru ka problem along with solution, it is forwarded. Can we have Mr. Yogasagar's problem for the discussion purpose? If time permits, we can finish it off. Mr. Yogasagar is employed in ABC Limited, Nasik. His emoluments are as under. Basic salary rupees 30,000 per month. DA 40% of basic salary, that is 60% of which is considered for retirement benefit. City compensatory allowance rupees 200 per month. HRA rupees 4. HRA rent paid by Mr. Yogasagar for house is 5,000. Children education allowance rupees 200 per month per child. He is having 3 children, 2 sons and 1 daughter. Medical allowance rupees 1,500 per month. Transport allowance is rupees 2,100 per month. He has been provided with 1,700 cc car for both official and private. नहीं तू दूध नहीं देऊ ना. नहीं गरम चटको बैठीला भगुलो गरम है. दादी सामयिक में. The petrol and other expenditure. पार्श्व 10 मिनिटं थांबशील. 10 मिनिटांनी देते. The petrol and other expenditure including driver's salary are paid by employer. Contribution to RPF rupees 4,000 per month by employee and an equal amount is contributed by employer. During the year, interest credited to his RPF account at the rate of 13% per annum was rupees 52,000. A gift of rupees 9,000 by a check on his birthday is given by employer. The assessee is supplied with free gas, electricity and water for which the employer pays rupees 2,000 per month to an outside agency. Professional tax rupees 2,500 and LIP life insurance premium of rupees 20,000 are paid by employer. Keep in mind whatever we are reading is providing us certain information. Sometimes these people, those who are setting a problem, they put some unnecessary information है या unnecessary information है, ये हमें bifurcation करते आना चाहिए. If we are able to do that, then we can solve correct problem. If we fall short, then ultimately our answers will be wrong and we will go in wrong direction. We will lose marks. तो जो भी है वो categorize करना है. Professional tax paid rupees 2,500, LIP of rupees 20,000 are paid by the employer. जब सिर्फ आपको इनकम फ्रॉम सैलरी कैलकुलेट करने के लिए बोला है और एटीसी की कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन दी है और आपने वो भी कंसिडर करके टैक्सेबल पार्ट निकाल के आए और यही इनकम है ऐसा कुछ लिख के आए, तो अननेसेसरी पार्ट आपने क्यों इंक्लूड किया? जितना इंक्लूड करने के लिए बोला है वो आपको करके उधर ही छोड़ देना है. यू नीड नॉट टू स्ट्रेच एज यू नो एटीसी, एटीडी, एटीई, कुछ नहीं. जो जरूरी है वो करो, उतने में काम खत्म. He has been provided free services of gardener, free services of cook and free services of watchman. Compute the taxable income from salary of Yogasagar for assessment year 26-27. He has exercised the option for new taxation regime under section 115 BAC, computation of taxable income from salary of Mr. Yogasagar. Basic salary 30,000 into 12. How much it is? 3,60,000. DA 40% of basic salary 1,44,000. City compensatory allowance 200 into 12, 2,400. Then HRA 48,000. Now, why it is not for deduct outer column amount? Just go through the working note. Okay. भैया बुक दे रे मला. मारो बुक दे. What is given in a problem that I have to read again and again. बिकॉज स्क्रीन खाली ऊपर करने में ना घणो प्रॉब्लमेटिक हो गए बुक में कही दिए देखो करे प्रॉब्लम नंबर 8 गुरु what is given in a problem rent paid by Yogasagar for house. So rent paid, not HRA received. So as he's paying rent, so nothing to come, nothing to worry. In outer column, nothing will come. क्या बोला इसकी प्रॉब्लम में रुको पढ़ते हैं जरा compute taxable income from salary for assessment year. So here nothing is mentioned that which he has exercised the option for new taxation regime under section 115 BAC. Old taxation regime is not exercised, new taxation regime is exercised. That is the reason exempted from tax under new taxation regime HRA. As it is. 48,000 in outer amount column. HRE is not exempted. That is fully taxable. Written here. Under new taxation regime, nothing not applicable. 48,000 will be outer column amount. Children education allowance. Children education allowance. Nothing is deductible. Fully taxable. Outer column amount. Likewise, if any allowances are given, 99% no exemption, so it will be outer column amount. You have solution, you can go through right now. I'll end the meeting and I'll cover remaining part tomorrow in our DT's lecture. Good day. You have solved example with you. You can refer it if you want to study in advance. Both the things are given, solution and your what we can say the question in the Word document. And if your friends are asking you, you can share with them also. Go through that once in advance because few things I haven't discussed right now. I'll catch you tomorrow sharp at 6 for SAPM and for DT at 8 o'clock. Your attendance has been fallen down, so make sure that you will be maintaining the attendance criteria. Otherwise, you may face consequences. Good day.